Hey, what's up YouTube? In this video, I'll be showing you how to make an apple. By the way, if you have any more Minecraft item related needs, feel free to check out the card system and the link below in the description for my Minecraft items playlist. But now that all of that's out of the way, if you want to make the apple, here's what you're going to need. You will need some black wool, then grab yourself some black stained clay, then some brown stained clay, then grab yourself some magenta stained clay, then finally grab yourself some red wool. And once you have each one of those materials right there, and once you've figured out what you want to make it, I'll be making it right here, you're going to want to kick off your apple with a single black wool on the floor. Then, from that single black wool, do 2 up left diagonals. 1, 2. Go up on top of that second up left diagonal by 1. Then do another up left diagonal. Go up on top of it by 3. 1, 2, 3. Then do an upright diagonal. Go up by 1. Then do an upright diagonal. Go right by 1. Then do an upright diagonal. Go right by 1. Take out your black stained clay and go right by 1. Then take out your brown clay and go up by 2, 1, 2. Then take out your black stained clay again and go right by 1. Then your brown clay again and go up by 1. You then want to return back to this first black stained clay that we placed, and underneath it place a brown clay. And also place one going left of that brown clay, like so. Then, with your brown clay, go right of this initial first black stained clay, I'll get it right in the end, go right of this first initial black stained clay by 1 with your brown clay. Then take out your black wool again, from the clay that you just placed to a bottom right diagonal, and go right of it by 1. Then do a bottom right diagonal. Go down by 1. Then do a bottom right diagonal. Go down by 3. 1, 2, 3. Then do a bottom left diagonal. Go down by 1. Then do 2 bottom left diagonals. 1, 2. Go left by 1. Take out your black stained clay and do an up left diagonal. Then go left of it by 1. Then connect everything together by doing a single black wool connecting to the ground diagonally to give you a shape which should look exactly like this. Once you've reached this point right here, this is what you want to do next. Take out your magenta stained clay. Come and locate this black wool that we have on the upper left hand side right here. From this black wool, do a bottom right diagonal with your magenta stained clay. Then go right of that clay by 1. Then do 2 magenta underneath those 2 magenta. On top of this top right hand corner magenta block, place a magenta clay. Then go right of it by 1. That is the shape that you want to have formed with your magenta clay. Once you've done that, you'll now realize that you haven't got all of the materials that you actually needed, and what you'll do is you'll go into your inventory and you'll grab yourself some red stained clay, because you can't believe that you actually forgot this. It's one of the more important parts of the tutorial. Once you've got your red stained clay, you then want to come to the bottom left hand side of your apple, and starting from the right hand side of this black block here, place a red stained clay. Then go down from it by 1. Then go right of it by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then do 3 up right diagonals from this 4th block, so that's 1, 2, 3. Then go up until you connect to the top part of the apple. Going left of the top red stained clay that connects to the apple, just do a single red clay, just going left by 1. Then do an up left diagonal from that clay. Then do a bottom left diagonal. The shape that you want to have formed with your red clay should look exactly like this. You then want to fill the right hand and inside slash bottom parts of the shape that you've just closed off with your red stained clay, like this. Kind of difficult to put into words there, but if you guys can see the shape that we kind of like sectioned off with the red stained clay, just fill the inside of that in with your red stained clay. Once you've done that, you then want to take out your red wool and just fill everywhere else in with that. And once you've done that, you will have actually 100% completely finished your apple. A lot more complicated than you thought it might be, right? There's a lot more going on, isn't there? It's not just a little bit of black wool and a little bit of red, but this is your apple. So let me take off the interface and let's take a look at this thing, shall we? So providing everything's went right and I didn't confuse you too much with my explanation, hopefully this is what you guys ended up with. It's actually pretty nice looking. It's a lot more detailed than I even thought it was, to be honest with you guys. I thought that it was a really simple item, but it's a little bit more complex, a little bit more going on. Hopefully you guys have managed to make this no problem. Thanks for watching, guys, and remember, if you have any more item related needs, feel free to check out the card system and the link below in the description for my Minecraft item playlist. I have a lot of stuff in there. There's over 30 items, I believe. Thanks for watching, guys.